You read the title, so you know what it is. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so as the title says, we're going to be doing a spray in bed liner on this 2022 F150. I am going with a Raptor liner. I've ended up buying some traction as well to help with the grip, and a nylon brush to sand this bed down. So I guess I had Corey and Walker already dried out the bed, and we're going to sand this thing and get this sprayed. So I guess let's just get into it. Alright, after doing some looking, he's already got a roll-up bed cover on here. I am going to go ahead and take this off and get this out of the way. You may or may not have to do this if you're doing this yourself, but just to make things a little easier for me and us around the edges, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing out of the way. So. Alright guys, got all the catch straps done for the bed rail, or the bed cover. We're also going to be taking off this tailgate, moving it out of the way so I can get along this edge a little bit easier. And then I'll do the spray and sand the tailgate off to the side. So we'll go ahead and be taking off this tailgate. Alright, got that tailgate off, got the bed cover off, and the bed is ready to get sanded or scuffed up so we can get this thing sprayed. Tailgate's going to be over here. I'm going to tape that a little bit later. But let's get to the time lapse and get to sanding this bed. guys, so after what, an hour and a half, 2 hours of sanding, this is taking a little longer than expected. So Walker's been going to town, Corey's been hanging out, and my compressor is wearing its little butt out. So we're probably going to wrap it up for tonight, come back another day and finish sanding all this up. Yeah, so I'll be back with you in a second. All right, guys, we're back here day 2 with sanding this bed. Walker's here, Corey will be here shortly. So I'll probably just throw on the time lapse till we get this thing done. We got a few different things. We got some Scotch-Brite pads, kind of getting these nooks and corners and stuff a little better. And then hopefully get this thing sanded tonight. All right, guys. Let's see if I can hold this camera. It's still recording. All right. I hate this. I don't like this at all. All right. We finished sanding the bed here. Got it all finished up, nice and sanded down. We will probably wash this tomorrow and get some lacquer thinner or something. Wipe it down so there ain't any contaminants on it. Tailgate's all done over here as well. Almost. So, but yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. We'll come back tomorrow whenever we got a little more time to prep and spray this thing. All right, so we're back. Today we just washed the bed or rinsed the bed. We're gonna dry it, wipe it all down with some lacquer thinner, and start spraying. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so we got the bed all taped off. We're getting ready to spray. I've got 4 of these bottles, 24 ounces of the liner, and 1 big old can of this. It takes 8 ounces of hardener to 1 bottle. And then I actually got some traction stuff over here, which I forgot to grab, that I will be topping off with. I don't know how good this is going to work. This is the first time I've done this. So I'll probably use this in one of the last 2 bottles just to add some grip to the whole thing. So let's get to mixing. Action. All right, I can cut that out. Anyway, so 8 ounces of this hardener to this Raptor liner. So let's get it done. I got my old measuring cup here because I didn't get some painter measuring cups, but hey, it is what it is. Hopefully I don't get any
rookie mistake.
Yeah, rookie mistakes.
Dishwasher clean that.
Probably close enough, right?
Yeah, that was a good pour.
Oh! We're gonna have to reshoot that one, right?
No, we're keeping it going.
Dang, I made a mess. All right, top it off a little bit, right?
Eyeball it.
Heard about how much I spilled, right?
Yep, look good.
All right. I'll do that better next time. All right, now 2 minutes. It says shake this thing for 2 minutes. So probably not gonna show that. Y'all get bored of that. Maybe a few seconds of me shaking this. If I don't get it everywhere. Yeah, hand me open that. Hand me a rag.
Put your purse down and shake it.
Well, I don't want to fling this hardener everywhere. I already got it on me. Give me a bad rag or something. Yeah, that's fine.
What do you want? Let's jump in there.
Oh yeah, I have gloves and I forgot to put them on.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what happens here. Walker, what'd you do with my gloves?
No.
Alright, so now that I decided to put gloves on after I spilled everything all over myself, I do have a respirator. It's pretty windy out there, so I mean, in reality, I probably don't need a respirator, but I'm going to put it on anyway. So I shook this up pretty good, and then probably need to shake it up some more. Can it ever be shook up enough? No?
Right now.
So, and then, yeah, respirator on. And then this screws directly to the top. And then start spraying. I'm going to get the tight corners first, towards the front and along the sides. Maybe the top rail, bottom, just the more prone spots to coming apart. So I'm going to put this on and get to spraying. I would keep the, well, you can shut it off now. Get this show on the road. Not coming out yet. Alright, so this has been quite the learning curve. Basically just made myself look kind of dumb. I was wondering what this extra rod was that came with it. I forgot to put this needs to go on this, so then this can go inside and actually draw the material out. I had this all connected trying to spray it that way. It wasn't spraying anything. Yeah, so lesson learned. Make sure you attach this or it's not going to do anything. Well, let's not speak too fast. Let's put it together and see if it works. Probably left my sleeves rolled up. Feels better. This way. I feel like I'm doing something. Oh, and I don't have my face mask on anymore.
Yeah.
Let's see if it works before I put all that stuff back on. So definitely works a lot better that way. I am going to throw on the mask. This stuff is pretty strong. So let's get this mask put on and a time lapse going, I guess. Let's spray this bed. What you think, Corey?
It's gonna look really good.
So this is one bottle down. It actually got quite a bit of it covered. Now that we figured out how to work the gun, or at least I figured out how to work the gun. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix up another bottle, spray, see how far 2 bottles gets me. And then if it covers everything, I'll probably do a 3rd bottle over everything with the traction, which it looks pretty texturized already, even without the traction in the mix, so we might not even need the traction. But I bought it. I'm gonna try it anyway. So.
So much better.
A little bit better. One of these days, I'll be a professional. Actually got Crow Media over here doing some spraying. He's gonna get this tailgate knocked out for me. It's starting to get dark outside. Walker managed to finish up the rest of this bed. He's over here mixing up the final bottle here. And we are gonna, that has that traction compound that I've been talking about. The Raptor traction. So then I will just overspray that over the rest of the base of the bed and across the tailgate there, and then that'll be it of it. So. Alright, so my phone's about to die, but we finished up the spraying the bed liner. We're going to take all the tape and plastic off before this bed liner dries, because once it hardens, your tape's just going to rip. So you want to get all this tape off while it is wet, and then leave it set overnight, or however long. I actually don't know the cure time, but I'm going to leave it overnight and let this thing harden and show y'all some clips of it after. So let's get this tape off. All right, guys, before I lose any more daylight, I want to show y'all the actual finished bed in the sunlight. It's kind of cloud cover out here, but y'all should still be able to see it pretty good. So, but it's like looking pretty good. So, and then the bed is over here, or the tailgate. So, I think it turned out pretty good, actually. So, I'm not going to show y'all me throwing the tailgate back on here. There's no need for that in that bed cover. If you made it this far, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Until next time.